Okay. I have one pipeline, but I'm adding 3 combined image samplers, even though the one pipeline that is being compiled, preprocessed and compiled, is frac 0. Which only uses top and bottom 0. Because it only uses top and bottom 0, something goes wrong while looking for, or I don't know what, bottom 1. Because bottom 1 is not being used. Now imagine for a moment that bottom 1 is being used. I really don't care how. Let's add this. Line 202. No assert. Also no textures, but probably, I don't know. Well, that I have no textures is kind of annoying, I have to admit. I think if I comment this out, it doesn't make a difference. It will find it and pretend that it is real code. Let's try it like this. If it still don't have textures, then there is another bug. But we already knew that. There are still 20 bugs left. Yeah, that's very good. That works. If now instead of have a missing bottom 1, or we have a missing bottom 0, then what happens? If I check, hello, Leonardo, hello. Okay, that's coordinates here. Paranoia check without an explanations. Yeah, that is, I think, understandable. I believe that in this case the realized descriptor set layout size is 2. And the bottom 1 that we are now using has a set index of 2. So 2 is not less than 2. Now, after a lot of thinking, I start to believe that the size is correct and the set index is correct. So you would say that the assert is wrong. But then this would crash. So something is wrong. And I have to find out what that is. Now if I find the realize the script set layout. I'm running here over. Man, I have so much debug output that it's hardly possible anymore to add new debug output without not being able to find it back. But I feel that I have to add a lot of debug output before I understand this problem. So maybe I should make a new debug channel and then somehow reduce the amount of debug output to only get the relevant stuff. That's a lot of work, but I think that's where I should start. So I need a new debug channel. How shall I call it? This is to debug, let's say, stuff related to set index hints. Yeah, set index hints. I bet I call them set index hint everywhere. So I do grep project sources, part of a word. Let me see a lot of files actually. That is a lot of files. No. Why can't our DJs not just shut up? Board set index int. Index int is print. This is print on. Yeah, let's not do that. This thing does throw. Probably should add a on, what is it called? On scope end. Damn it. Add scope end, baby. Add scope end. Hey, fat man, feeling better, man? Yeah, well, you have to think like this. You have a roof over your head, and you have food, and you have a bed to sleep in, and that's what you have to concentrate on. And then feel happy. Because what you're sad about, it's not, it's not the most important thing in life, really. It is not that important. I mean, I don't want to play it down or anything, but that's what you have to tell yourself. It is not important enough to feel sad about it. I mean, I've been in depression myself, and then to get out of it, I go for a walk and I concentrate on things outside of myself, like I see a duck with a few little ducks, and then I think, what beautiful. Even if I die, that still exists. So yeah, there's enough things in the world to be happy about, and that's what you have to concentrate on. Yeah, and in the meantime, I forgot what I was doing. It's returning a single set index. Doesn't feel entirely correct, because if I throw here, then set index wasn't assigned yet. So why even print it? Yeah, it's not correct. What I should do is print it here, I guess, before throwing. Yeah, let's do that again. No scope end. I sometimes even play chess on the stream, and I'm totally fed up with coding. I don't know what I do. Rating. I mean, depends on the site or depends on the time. 1900-ish. I think my highest rating on light chess was over 2100. And my highest rating over the board in real life was not that high, 1920, I think. Finish result. Okay, so now we print it. Set index hint to top. Next. Well, you get to retry. Just try it again. Well, start with not giving away pieces. 1 ply deep. That would help. Matthias, well, depends on how much people are chatting in the chat. I try to code a lot of hours. Yeah, currently I'm almost always streaming, so the streams more or less say how much I'm coding. Setting it out, it's empty, why would I print it? Whatever. Yeah, I don't think it is relevant what the largest one is. Not anymore. Yeah, now I'm curious what bloody stock closed it. Sorry, I just have to do a quick look there. There. Yeah, it could have been worse, I guess. But it could also have been much, much, much better. $5.33. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, well. This bloody stock rises 3% in under an hour. It's going up and down a lot every day. So I am trying to make a gain, yes, by riding the buying at the dip and selling at the top, because it's every day the same thing. 3% down, 4% up, 3% down, 3% up. Should be easy to make 3% a day. Yeah, that's something else than per year. But it ain't easy, especially not when you're too lazy to watch the stock. And I had a visitor this afternoon. That too. Expensive visitors every time. I miss important stuff. Yeah, at least I get out of bed in the morning, but I did it wrong again. I would like to show you the graph, but yeah, I don't know, that page is full with all other information. But I definitely did not sell at the top, and I definitely did not sell at the bottom. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I sold today. I sold at in the morning at when the value per stock was 538.6, and I bought them again at 538.3, which means that I lost I don't know, 40 cents or something like that, because you have to pay for transaction system. Yeah, well, that 507 stock is has been 542 in the meantime today. It's at the moment it's hard to guess what it will do, except that it goes up and down a lot. The problem is, of course, that if I sell at what I think is a high, and then from that moment on it goes up 30% every day, 3%, then I'll be sad. So you have to sell, and then it must actually go down, and it does go down. I just know it, except when there is more news, and I cannot predict when more news comes. Last time I completely missed it. There was news, and it went up 50% in 2 weeks' time, and I could have bought then, but I thought, well, no. And now it's doing the same thing. There was news, but it's always positive news. There was news a few days ago, I think on Monday, and then the whole week long it's been rising. So yeah, people are crazy. At some point it's probably going down again, so I don't know where to sell. I just don't know. How will you afford to come visit me if you keep donating? donating. Zoals ik doe de stock market. So I did make a gain with this stock in the meantime. I think I made how many? If I would sell everything now, I would have calculator. I would have about 250 euros gain. But okay, I have been at minus 650, so it's about time that I am in the green. At the same time, I lost 500 euros, I think, on another stock. So well, so just temporarily, I think. Yeah, Bear, you're completely correct. It's probably, pure luck. I was incredibly lucky yesterday, I think. I sold at almost the top, a local top, and that was because I thought it was going down after that, and it did. And I was like, I programmed that I buy it again at 1% gain, so 1% down. And then I stopped watching. And later it turned out that it went exactly low enough, so I bought at the very bottom, which is not that important. But what is important is that that it went down, not almost, but not quite, because after that it went up like crazy, and that's at least 6% higher now than when I bought it. If I had missed that, oh, that would have been worse. It would, like, if you look at my cursor, so it was like here, so it would say open, it went up. I sold here because it's flattened, and it goes like this. It went even higher than that, went down, and then it was crash as usual, and then it came here, and it was flat, and then I bought it again. automatically without watching. And then it went up and up and up and up and up and up. Oh, my cursor cannot go higher. So imagine I missed buying back here. Oh, but that can happen. So it's pure luck. It's just pure luck. So it is gambling, really. I should not do it. Yeah, I find that the best things, best trades are made while I'm not looking. So I look at the graph, I make an estimate, use my calculator, and then I type in when I want to buy or sell at that level, and then don't look. If you keep looking, you're not strong enough. You're gonna change it. It's best to just type it in and then walk away and then be right. Yes, it is gambling, absolutely. And for me it works because it's psychology. I can pretty much predict what people will do that are also looking at the same graph until there's news. I was making, when the .com bubble burst, I went in the stock market for the first time when the .com was at its high. And I did make 3,000, I think it was guilders, so 1,500. But okay, maybe by that time now, let's say 3,000 a month for 2 or 3 months. And then the .com bubble burst. And I was not familiar at all with the stock market. I was just looking at the graphs and think, well, the graphs did, so people are going to think that, so it's going to do that. And that went very, very well until the .com bubble burst. Then it went down 1,000 in one day, and I thought, well, it's temporarily, I'll just sit it out. And then the next day it went 1,500 down, so now I was 2,500 in the minus. I should have sold, and then I would still have had a gain over the last few months. But no, I thought, well, this is impossible. Why is it going this low? So I didn't sell. And it went down every day, 1,000 more, every day enough to think, well, now I'm not going to sell. Now I'm not going to sell. And the losses build up and build up and build up. And I went 90% down. And in total, I lost incredibly. I had to start over saving. And now I had the same thing with crypto, by the way. It's like I lost everything. It's really horrible. Overall, if I had never went into any stocks or crypto at all, I would have been a lot more. I would have won. I think I lost half a house or something like that in total. So if I would not have done that, I would have had a lot more money. Yeah, BlackRock is using a program. That's why they went from nothing till, I think, in 2000 something, till owning everything. In a few decades, using a program. It's called Aladdin. BlackRock Aladdin. They even make advertisement for it. You can buy it now. Well, look it up. I don't know. It's scary. It's fucking scary. If you ask me, this is why they want people to have a digital ID and digital money everywhere. Because then can predict the stock market even better. this machine is using everything. It's just, you know, one of the best AIs that looks and controls everything. And it can predict the stock market. That's why they make billions and billions with it. So if all the money is digital and they know continuously what everyone is doing with their money, then AI will be able to predict absolutely 100% everything, I guess. So it's about time to give up trading as a human. So you will only lose, of course, against an AI. I mean, it's like playing chess. No chance whatsoever. Martingale, what is that, Clement? Yo, you worked 2 years for an exchange, Bear. Oh, I bet you know more than me. You call it cool. I think it's theft. It's not fair. It was not fair before they used AI. Like I said, there is no way for me to react on to news. And even if I predict the news in advance, then I always have it wrong. For example, I thought that crypto would rise when the inflation would hit. That's why I went into crypto. And then the inflation hit and crypto crashed. And the reason I thought it would go up is because I thought, well, inflation, you know, they have been printing 8 trillion or something like that in the last 2 years. It's absolutely insane. So we might even see hyperinflation. The dollar is going a factor of 2 lower. Everyone is going to flee to crypto. So why on earth would people want to have dollars when inflation like this hits? But it turns out that the really rich people, the capital venture, whatever, how do you call them? Ventures, I don't know. The really rich people that influence the price of crypto, they are doing it with borrowed money. Borrowed money. Those idiots, those criminals, they are able to borrow money from the bank against 0% interest, because they had lowered the interest rate to 0%, which is insane to begin with. And then they put that money in what they called risk, some high risk stuff, and crypto apparently was high risk. So as soon as inflation hit, they thought, oh, inflation, so the Fed is going to increase the rent again. And they did. But the very day that the inflation news came out, they already anticipated that now the rent would be increased, and therefore they would have to pay back their borrowed money, and therefore everybody would do that, and therefore everybody would sell their risky investments, and therefore all the risky stuff would drop down as a rock. So they sold as fast as possible, and everyone did that, and therefore it crashed. Everything went down like crazy. Immediately. It's totally insane. And then people like me who saved up their whole life to have a little bit money and to buy some crypto and hope that it will go up. They lose big time. Now all the money that I saved during my life is on the bank account of some multi-billionaire. Yeah, I'm totally for banning money lenders and banks and all those guys. So that's why I'm totally pre-crypto. Crypto is a scam? No, crypto is exactly that. To get rid of the banks. If I want to pay you money and send it through a bank, they will keep some money of it. Scam some money of it. We have lost so much money because of banks. Every time we go into a recession, it's because of banks gambled our money away. Crypto would be perfect if you can just, if I can give it to you without anyone holding out a hand, no middleman, just give back money back and forth. Would be very healthy. But yeah, people are morons, completely morons. I mean, they're leveraging it. So then exchanges come and they make a leverage thing. So you can, yeah, I don't even know about it, but it's driving price down anyway. Just it's horrible. They should forbid it. So I'm actually kind of glad that they're trying to make rules for the crypto. But then the price will go down because all those capture venture, I don't know, the CV guys, they will not be interested anymore because they cannot steal money anymore then, once the rules are there. What I understood is they could say someone invented a new crypto out of thin air. And then they go to a venture capitalist, that's what it's called. And they say, hey, if you give me 100 million, then I can set up my company. And I'll give you, under the counter, 5 or 10x in the new crypto. So the crypto turned out to be, say, $1 per coin. And they give them 1 billion coins. They can make coins. Who cares? So okay, and then the capture eventually say, okay, we give you 100 million. You started it up. A month later, we got our coins. Let's sell them. So they start selling until they sold them a lot more than 100 million, and then they have just money created out of thin air. And they could do that because they didn't even have to own the 100 million. They just borrowed it from a bank against 0% interest. So they had all the time in the world until all the fools in the world stepped in. And now if they make rules, so you cannot do that anymore. You have to be open. Like. We have so much, he paid me this, I gave him that, that's all open. Then those venture capitalists can no longer make money like that out of thin air with it. So they are not going to pump money into the new cryptos or whatever. But okay, then at least then we'll get a chance, I guess, to make it what it always was meant to be, but yeah, I'm not sure. I think the only crypto that is really crypto in that sense is Bitcoin. The rest, they can be printed, they can make more of it, which is never going to work in my eyes. And Bitcoin, they want to kill, all the governments want to kill Bitcoin, and they have a good stick as well, claiming that it costs too much energy and stuff like that. So that's probably going to be the stick they use to kill Bitcoin after they killed all the others. The real reason they want to kill it, of course, is because every country until now has done that. Every country that came with its own central bank digital currency, CBDCs, started with forbidding Bitcoin, making all the cryptos illegal. And, well, everyone is working on their CDCBs. So as soon as they have their CBDCs, then they're gonna kill the crypto, I think. So in 2 years' time or something like that. But yeah, then again, there's also countries that failed to do that. I think it was Nigeria. They came with their own CDBC and only 0.5% of the population adopted it. And they had forbidden Bitcoin and stuff. It's not, you are not allowed to use it. But people did anyway because you can't stop it. So now they made it legal. So the people won. So we can only hope that will happen here too. Because of course, yes, one of the big ideas behind crypto is that the government does not have any grip on it. They can forbid it, but can they really? Yeah, I don't know. If they shut down all the exchanges everywhere in the whole world, it's gonna be problematic. I think we don't have it's still not working. We don't have it decentralized enough, and we don't have decentralized exchanges that keep working. I don't know. Yeah, back to Vulkan engines. What was I doing? Undo, redo. I went to the top. I guess next file then. How many more files? This is quit. 6 more files. Shit. Comes no end to it. Set the set index hint map. 5 more files. Shader resource declaration. I guess we'll have to add a DC set index hint. Printing 4 more files. And it is a header. Those probably don't have any debug output. Well, this one does. Uses detector. No, that is just uses detector. More user detector. Next. 3 more files. Quit. 3 more files. Well, after this one probably. Prepare shader resource declaration. The uniform buffer base. But I think this one already has the output. Yeah, so that's good enough. Next. Another header. Next. Is used in. Yeah, that That's an interesting thing to watch. TC set index hint. And then, oh, that's everything in this file. We use a declaration context per shader resource descriptor set, as this context is used to enumerate the binding values. Set index hint to shader resource declaration context. Find set index hint. That may not be end, so that should already exist. And then it prints out that it found it. I might as well print a set index hint then, I guess. I think window.h is the last file. Well, just calling build shader. And then here again, so nothing to do here. Yep, right, create all. Oh, now I need to decide what to put that new debug channel. I guess in the header that defines set index hint. I mean, that would make sense to have been included everywhere. Right, so then I have here namespace debug channel, I think. Or not. That looks like it. Namespace. This all. Namespace debug channel start. And int. And the type is channel CT. This must be external. Extern. And the name was set index hint. And then I need .cxx file. Unbelievable, doesn't exist. Good, sys.h. Well, let's include the header that belongs to this file. Set index.h. Yeah, no. Is that too much? What you really need is this one. Let's try that. LEDS. LEDS. Continued. My hands are cold, not a little bit. It's not favorable for typing. Error, no match for operator, blah blah, add shader stage. Oh, no. Can print add shader stage. Oh, why is that? Yeah, add shader stage cannot be printed. Just too much to be printed anyway, I think. Shader stage is probably used as public. Então, virtual. Yeah, we missed that. Okay, virtual. public virtual. That one has a print on. Don't know what to do, don't know what to do, don't know what to do. Yeah, that makes it look like nobody using add vertex shader, which is not true. Or is it? Wait, add a vertex. How was I trying to find add vertex shader? Oh, it's just on a different line than the class. Right. Yeah. The point being, this print on has a is vertical. What is it overriding then? I guess characteristic range. Probably, yes. The characteristic range has a bridge, which I suppose does not have a print on. My name is not Carlos, so you're not talking to me, right? Yeah, this is annoying that I cannot print it. I just don't print it, I think, because what the hell. It's just not printed. pointer. Set index hint was not declared in the scope. You can use my class, Fatman. I have an open source. Yeah, I'll show you because nobody in the world is using my brilliant chess class. I have no idea why. Where is this chess? Chess. Yeah. It's using a GTK, but well, it also comes with classes, color index, type code, flags, piece, bitboard, piece, etc. So I wrote this myself. It generates moves, legal moves, and you can execute them. Completely independent, written from anyone else. I just made it up myself. And it is so freaking fast. It's scary. But nobody ever wanted to use my widget, apparently. It has been on the internet for free for since 2006. I don't know. So this is only a chessboard, just a chessboard with pieces, and you can show it and you can move the pieces around, and you can check if someone is in check or not. And you can check if it is a legal move, or you can just let it generate all the legal moves that are possible with a given position. And then if you have a move, you can execute the move, of course, and just get a new board. Yeah, you can still write it yourself, but if you look at this, and you don't have to do any math, I think. It's just, I don't think I have the source code here online, really. It's class list. Don't have files. Oh, I do. So which file would be actually generating a test aggregator that prints all legal moves? Yeah. It's been a long time since I wrote this. I'm not sure where exactly the code is that generates the moves. Filtrator. Well, as in all the old code that I wrote, it's not going to be plug and play out of the box, right? I doubt I can even get it to work myself anymore. Let me try. Let's try. It's C++, so hey. Projects. Chessboard. Autogen. Let's run that first. Let's see if that now is done with that. Which configure? Let's see if I still work with that apparently. Configure. There we go. Not found. Package config. Required version is 2.67. That's strange. Yeah, I'm already stuck here. Why is the version that I require from code that was written 18 years ago demanding 2.67? Well, I don't know. And I think I have a pretty new libraries. I should have. So that's kind of strange. I'm not even specifying any versions. So why the hell is that not working? Yeah, I'm not being paid now. Mind game. GTK 3.0. Why? Why does it not work? Do I even have it? GTK Plus. So yeah, I don't know. Next step would be downloading the source of all those things and compiling it yourself and stuff like that. I guess, because I don't even understand why it's not finding it. I guess I could try though. See what package config thinks. It's like package config thing. Yep. And then we have C flags or something maybe. So that is the problem. I have GTK something, but maybe if I do the lips, make it a bit larger. Okay, now I want it to ignore that because I want to see the output. No conflicts maybe. Yeah, I don't think that conflicts is what we are looking for. Can try it. Yeah. So lip 32. I don't want that. This one. GTK 3. Oh, I was looking for this file, so Cairo, when I go Pix, Buff. Don't see what it even needs. What it is talking about. It says 2.67.4 is needed. It's not even mentioned here. But okay, it requires this, so maybe it's through that one. Nope, that one just works. Cairo. big bugs. I don't know, I forgot which I was trying last. Yeah. That's the one. 80K. See, there's another one that is problematic. Mm -mm -mm. 80K, Wayland client. Dude, don't even use Wayland. Boxing. Well, all of them work actually, except ATK. There it is. Requires tulip 2.0 is larger or equal than 2.674. And I don't have that installed. Why? Tulip. Capital L maybe, or just Q. It's called glib 2. glib minus 2.0, 2.67. I definitely have that. 2.74.4. I guess that's a problem. Chessboard, even more chessboard stuff. Ooh, it's trying to use lots of local stuff already, as it were. So GTK, libgmm, glib2. So this is probably the one that contains something that we cannot use. Yep. Chessboard. All that shit is there. I'm gonna remove it because I cannot understand why I would need that if I already have all of it. I think I have all of it, right? Just found it. Now let's move it away. Let's just remove the package config. Path. Oh. Oh. Thought I just removed it. Oh, it's adding it here. Add self-compiled packages. Okay, let's just remove all of this. It's better. What the hell? Hard to believe that that is the one. It's a makefile.am here. Where does it get the CXX11 from then? Calling gmake on cmake stuff. Okay. Let's clean this. Comes from CXX likes. Gonna be kidding me, right? Vergeitet hier. Ding, 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 ding. Util says print on.h is not found. Why? That doesn't look good. So that one should work. Ooh. Suddenly use need utils that I had not used before. Did not need before. Ouch. Frequency counter. Alright, yeah. Thought I fixed that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe frequency count. It's not being used. So why would it be included? Benchmark. Oh, right. Well, let's just install utils. Please configure with disable debug global off or reconfigure libcwd. Source. Configure options. CMake options. Warning, template is deprecated. Yeah. Apparently you cannot do that anymore. But it compiles. That didn't work. Xmips. Yeah, I click new, but the board is not changing. Nor is clear working. Nor is flip working. Need to redraw, nothing happens. But we can move. Yeah, that game that should show to be able to disallow illegal moves. So now you cannot move white pieces. You can move black pieces, but you cannot do illegal moves. Cannot even go here because that's check. And it does know about ampersand. So for example, if you do this, then the candidates, you know, this is also a candidate, so we can go there. But yeah, I really want to have it edit position, place pieces, clear the whole board. Okay, that's better. You cannot clear the arrow. The arrow. The arrow is yeah. Let's try starting it again. But it is vector graphics. This is still very well readable, I think. I mean, to me anyway. It's maybe on YouTube too small. While if you make it big, it doesn't matter how big you make. It just looks perfect. Now let's do one more thing here. Let's say I do edit position, place pieces, clear board. I want to have a white king here, or black king. White king. Let's put black rook here. A black pawn and a white pawn. Let's see, another white rook. I'm not sure. Oh, white is to move, so swap colors. No, yeah, now black is to move. I want white to move, sorry. No, I want black to move, sorry. I want black to move, swap colors. So flip a board, flip. That didn't work. It's absolutely horrible, of course. Anyway, white to move. So oh, now it's showing stuff. I wanted to show the candidates, right? So still edit position. I must go to edit game and show candidates. Okay, so now black is to move. Black can just go forward. I did not want you to do that. Black does this. Now white to move. So you can go here. And now you can see though it is highlighting this square because black can go here, right? Taking en passant. However, I think edit position, let's remove this rook. And then edit game again. Now it cannot take en passant. Because, well, maybe it forgot about the en passant, so let's edit the position again. Put that one back. Edit game again. Yeah, it's black to move, so black does something. So white is here, and now black cannot take en passant, because if it would take en passant, that would be check. It's also shown that it is aware of that in this purple color, I think. Still aware of it, but different color. Yep. But yeah, it already took me some effort to get it to compile again. And then still it's not working perfectly, because a clear board didn't work. Some stuff is not working. Get diff. Branch is master. I set it to use C++20, but I guess 11 is good enough. Oh, no, I'm using concept now, so yeah. Why was this removed? Probably removed it at some point myself. I worked on it before, so a few months ago, trying to get it to compile. So there is more changes. A lot more changes, actually. I doubt that I did this a while ago. I didn't. I'm not sure. I don't understand why these things are being commented out. It's still some kind of work in progress, it seems. Loads of stuff commented out here. Yep, more commented out. I thought this was a program. Apparently that was renamed to a Linux.js or something. I don't know, I'll just commit this. This it compiles again, I think. I think it's time to eat. It has been time to eat a long time actually already. So let's go do that. It is still not compiled, right? It's kind of annoying. Undefined reference. Oh. Oh, undefined reference, undefined reference, undefined reference. Let's see an undefined reference. Okay, so I go here. And then I go to there, and then I go to nowhere actually. Oh, I go to descriptor. So it's LTR and added the set index.cxx. Nobody understands why. It is from January 5th. I added it, it's just added time, I think. Yeah, so missing that one. Set index.cxx. It's not, thing doesn't even have a. It should glob it. It should glob it when I rerun configure, so I don't understand. Compile. Just compile it. It does not compile it. Okay, that's weird. Yes, totally weird. We have undefined undefined references to my debug channel. Why? Because it's right here. Descriptor. Set index.cxx. No, it's not. I'm an idiot. It takes me 3 looks before I see that it is not declared at all, but it is still external. Ah boy. Okay, let's just call it set index int as a huge label, but who cares? And then turn on the debug channel. libcwdrc. Excuse me. Dot libcwdrc. Let's put it on its own line. It's like super special. Set index int. Well, I would have expected to immediately see something. There it is, that index it. Now we have more debug output, but I'm going to eat first. Good day. I'll be back later, I guess.